welcome to my second cooking video, and today we are going to make granola. This is another very requested item in the house. It's something I try to keep on hand for a quick breakfast, to sedate a crying child with some yogurt, or when my husband is starving and I don't feel like cooking anything. I adapted, which is a nice way of saying I ripped off, this recipe from the America Test Kitchen DIY cookbook. If you are anything like me and nothing meets your specifications when it comes to granola, I like a granola that has a lot of body to it, obviously, so it's gonna have chunks, is what I mean when I say body. I have some granola that I made around here somewhere. I will go and get it and show it to you. I make this probably once every 2 weeks, and it takes me approximately 5 minutes to mix and chop everything up. It goes into the oven for about 40 minutes, 20 minutes of that. You give her a little twirl to keep it all browning properly. And what do we eat this with? Well, I mean, what does anybody eat granola with? We do it with milk, we do it with yogurt. I prefer oats with an oat sauce, so I like to use oat milk, my favorite of the non-dairy milk. Couple different variations you can make with this is you can pretty much add whatever you want to this. You can put any type of nuts in it, any type of dried fruit. You could put any flavoring. I'm going to show you my specific recipe. The recipe that I will link to is the America's Test Kitchen recipe. I mean, what is being 40 if you can't have fun with granola? So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to do a quick ingredient list. I will show me chopping in grand style, and then we will pop her in the oven, take it out. It needs to cool for about 10 minutes. And then I will show you how I store it, and it's gonna be a good time. This is a oat granola. I think all granolas may be oat granolas, but some granolas have crazy things in them that I don't want. Chia seeds, no thanks. Here I'm going to use 2 different kinds of sweetener in there. So 5 cups of this old-fashioned oats, not quick cooking and not steel cut. Neither one of those are going to give you the results that you want. Quick cooking is too soft, steel cut, it's gonna be like eating rocks. We use maple syrup. 1/2 cup of maple syrup is what I like to use in this one for the sweetener. That's America Test Kitchen. That's their recommendation. Usually when they recommend something, I know that they've tried everything else, so I go with their recommendation. This is Aldi. $13 for this. Other thing I'm gonna use as a sweetener is brown sugar. Only a 1/2 cup of brown sugar. I have more brown sugar in this house than Marilla Cuthbert because I love brown sugar. Now what brown sugar actually is it's just white sugar mixed with molasses. But since it's brown, we think, oh, it's so much more nutritionally sound, but it's not, but it sure tastes good. The next thing that we are going to add as part of the oats, which is going to go in the oven, is 1/2 cup of oil. Grapeseed oil. I love grapeseed oil. I just started using grapeseed oil probably about a year ago. What I like about it is it has a taste, but you can't quite put your finger on it. So with Asian food, this is a winner. Very high smoke point. I eat French fries, can't be beat. But as far as baked goods and my stovetop cooking that I do, I like to use grapeseed oil. This is, again, Whole Foods 365, one of my favorite brands. We're gonna add a few little, well, actually this one is not a little bit. This is 5 teaspoons. 5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I just bought this morning. I had it delivered this morning because I knew I wanted to make this video, but I love vanilla bean paste. It gives it such a, fancy. It's fancy because it's got all those specks of the beans in there, so you feel so luxe while you're eating it. Plus, it rolls right out of the spoon really well, and I love Nielsen Macy, I'm not sure. So this one was, I think it was $21 for 4.5 ounces. So we'll see how long that lasts. I'll let you know how I feel about it. And this is my little special thing. I really, really like almond extract. I like amaretto. I like anything with almond. Amaretto, Whole Foods 365. And then we do the nuts. America's Test Kitchen calls that almond granola. So theirs is only almonds, but in my love affair with Aldi, I have stumbled upon these new products. This Simply Nature raw, very important to buy raw, nuts, and this is cashews, walnuts, and macadamia nuts, and this is almonds, pecans, and pistachio kernels. I don't know about you, but I see a pistachio or a macadamia nut in my granola, I'm gonna be feeling pretty good about myself because, boy, is there anything better than a roasted macadamia nut? I don't think so. These were $4.99 a piece at Aldi, another pantry staple. I keep these on hand. I usually have a much bigger variety of berries, but my kid ate them all. I fell asleep on the sofa, and when I woke up, he was sitting beside me with an empty bag of dried blueberries, cranberries, and cherries. So that was meant for the granola, but I mean, come on, bless his heart. Can you really scream at a child for eating a bag of dried fruit? So I have these dried sweetened strawberries, which are also very popular in the house, but I am very good at hiding these. So I actually get to put these in the granola. Quick tip, chop these small if you're gonna use them. These are Target. They are dried and they are dry, so they can get a little, I feel like sometimes they might pull out your teeth almost, or they could be a little tiny bit hard. That's probably a huge overstatement. I don't think a dried strawberry is gonna pull out anybody's teeth. And if your teeth come out because you're eating a dried strawberry, I'd say you have bigger problems than hard dried strawberries. So in order to have a little bit more variation, I'm gonna put some golden raisins in here, or I think British people call it sultanas. So I will put some sultanas in there. I usually have this around. I don't use it very often. It's a last resort when it comes to my granola. These do not, dried fruit does not go in the oven because you would have leather. So the only thing that goes mixed in with the oats is the nuts. And of course we're gonna add a little bit of our trusty busty kosher salt in my fabulous little container that I like to show off at every opportunity I have because of marble, and my bamboo spoon from Korea from my husband. Isn't it cute? Anyways, so we are going to go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do some chopping, so let's get cracking. an hour, it's gonna come out, it's almost gonna be a bark, a granola bark. So, you know, just like big old chunks. And then you break it up and you put it in cheese. I got this at Aldi. It costs $4.99. Here is the finished product of the granola. This one's a little, it's been well loved, shall you say. So this is what it looks like. It's delicious. So, thank you so much for joining me in this granola making Sunday. I hope everybody has a great day. I actually made 2 batches. I don't usually double the fruit. When I do 2 batches, I'm only gonna do 1. But at the end, I put it all in this big old bowl, and I put it in this big old thing, and we is all done.